Several of you guys have asked in the past if we purchase material and sit on it for a period of time until we get a price that we like and then sell it. And although we do that with certain materials from time to time, majority of the time we are purchasing materials, processing it, and turning around and selling it as quickly as possible. Let me try to explain a little bit better. By far, the material we handle the most of is steel, and we handle several different grades, which I've made videos about in the past. And on this material, typically, we don't ever want to hold it. We just want to get it in the yard, process it, and ship it out to the steel mills as quickly as possible. And the reason for that is steel trades every month. So each month there's a different price. It may go up and it may go down. And so this month going into March, we're looking at the market to go down as much as $30 to $50 a ton. And so all this material we're sitting on right now is going to lose that value. A lot of people do think that we're buying material and sitting on it for months at a time in hopes of the market going up. What really our entire business model is based on knowing exactly what our margin is for that month, processing the material and shipping it out. This is an extremely cash flow heavy business. We spend a lot of money to purchase material, so if we weren't selling inventory, we would run through cash extremely fast. With all that being said, there has been a few times where we've decided to hold material because we thought that the price was basically at the bottom and it could only go up from there. And in those instances, there's usually some sort of factor that's driving that. And one off the top of my head would be when COVID came around, some markets dropped really low to nothing. And so those materials we decided to set back. And some of those materials we held for upwards of a year. But then when the markets became better, we were able to sell them and capture a little bit higher profit than if we had just sold them at the time we purchased them. But the times that we decide to actually hold material are pretty few and far between, and that's because you have a lot more risk when you decide to hold material. You're hoping for the market to go up, but it very well could go down. So the name of the game in the scrap business is to get the material bought, processed, and sold as quickly as possible.